Alright boys, I think we're live. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing something different because I'm only down to one last box of Welcome to Wraith currently. Might try and pick up another one the next few days so I can keep doing some more content, or we'll get into deck building videos. But for now, we're going to open up these 6 packs. We're going to see what we get. We're going to kind of talk a little bit about what are the sealed possibilities. I, for one, am super excited to play limited Flesh and Blood when the opportunity arises. But for now, the most we can do is maybe crack some packs and kind of speculate on what the possibilities are. So we'll take our tokens. So normally when we're opening boxes, we're just putting stuff everywhere. Now we're going to kind of organize a little bit better so we can get a better idea to what we might want to play. So we'll put our 4 generics here: Regurgitating Slog, Flock, Pummel, Wounded Bull. So Pummel and Slog, kind of good for Brute. We can get some good Brute cards, nice heavy-handed. We have Helm of Eisen's Peak, which is decent Guardian equipment, so that's a possibility. Our rares are Warrior's Valor and Drone of Brutality. So we got Drone, which is pretty strong in all classes. That might be pretty decent. And our Hollow is a common Rising Knee Thrust. So now we have to work out our other piles. I know it's going to be a little bit harder to see on the webcam, but I'll do my best to kind of spell out what I'm thinking with you guys. So we have Brute here. We'll put Guardian over here with that equipment. Brute. We got Warrior, Ninja, Warrior. So we have a red Sharpened Steel. That's actually pretty strong. Very good attack action. Good way to pump up Dawnblade. You know, because when you're playing limited, I'm pretty sure you're using young heroes. So I think you're at 20 health. I'm not 100% sure on that. We have a Katsu. Tokens don't really matter too much. When you go to a store to play the limited format, they will have weapons and heroes available for you to grab, kind of like lands whenever you play a limited magic event. So we have Nimble Strike, Wounding Blow, Yellow Wounding Blow, and Raging Onslaught. So none of that's really good. Nimble Strike is cool if we can pull out some nimbleisms. Refraction Bolters is a really good warrior equipment. We have Staunch Response, Sand Sketch Plan as our... So we have 2 Staunch Responses in this pack, which makes Guardian pretty good. I don't know how good Staunch Response is in Limited. We got Crush Confidence, Awakening Bellow, Cartilage Crush, Nature's Path. We'll put that over here. Surging Strike, Stroke, and Rising Knee. And we'll also put these other rares into their respective piles so we can keep that pretty clean. As clean as we can with this potato webcam. So yeah, I want to start doing some stuff like this. I really enjoy limited format. I also want to have some time to kind of discuss how Flesh and Blood is shaking out whenever we're doing these videos. And right now is a really interesting time, considering Crucible boxes have shot up to 400 plus just in the last couple of days, and they're going to continue to climb. A handful of stores have gotten some more stock in, but people are looking for that. They're finding it, they're buying, they're holding. We have a good 4 months until Monarch actually comes out and hits shelves. A lot of that's already been kind of pre-orders for that have closed down or have been filled up. So it's definitely, the next 4 months are going to be very interesting in the financial world of Flesh and Blood. So we have Nimble Strike, Raging Onslaught, Slog, and Scar for a Scar. Scar for a Scar is an awesome card. We have Breaking Scales, so we'll drop that into our ninja pile. Blessing of Deliverance, and Iron Song Determination. That's a really good card. We have a red Sink Blow, which is sweet. That's going to go in any deck we end up building. A 0-cost defense reaction that blocks for 4 and can help us get a card out of our hand. I think that's a solid inclusion into anything. We are getting a pretty decent looking Guardian pile. I'm not a big fan of Guardian, but I think honestly right now it's probably leaning Warrior or Guardian. Like, we got the really good common equipment for both those classes. Refraction bolters are incredible just for, you know, getting attacks in. Okay, we have a red Razor Reflex, also really good for Warrior. Barraging, Bronhide, Slog, and Flock. Flock can also be pretty decent. We have an Iron Rock Gauntlet, which is, I like that. So we have Blackout Kick and Breakneck Battery as our rares, with a hollow blue head jab. That's cool. Emerging Power, Smash Instinct, Nature's Path Pilgrimage, Rising Knee Thrust, a blue Sharpened Steel. Okay, so that pack wasn't too great for what we have lining up right now. I'm going to post a link to the Discord in the description of this channel, and I'm probably going to do that on all my videos going forward. I think the Flesh and Blood Discord is a fantastic place to just get more information about what's going on. They have channels for basically every part of Flesh and Blood you could be interested in. I've been spending a lot of time in the Wall Street channel recently, just discussing prices and, you know, speculating. There's also a channel for every different class for you to kind of talk to people about your classes. And the way that we have been in a COVID environment recently where you really can't go out and trade or move your cards, there's a lot of good trading channels with a lot of good feedback for people who are worth trading with. So I'm probably going to spend some time in there myself because I want some cards, but singles are hard to get, especially ones from Crucible currently. So we got Wounding Blow, Slog, another red Razor Reflexes. I think we're going Warrior, honestly. Yellow Scar for Scar, Iron Rot Plate. We have Barraging Beatdown, yellow. We have Snatch, and we have a yellow Debilitate. Okay, so we have Awakening Bellow, Crush Confidence, Pack Hunt, Rising Knee Thrust, Red Stroke of Foresight. That's very good. And a yellow Iron Song Response. We have a Whelming Gust Wave. We're definitely not going Ninja. I think Ninja's out of the question currently. We did get Breaking Scales, which is decent. I feel like Ninja is one of the harder ones to make work in Limited because you kind of have to get the right combo pieces lined up, and that can be difficult. You might end up with just a different mix of combo pieces that don't really work together the way you want them to. But I imagine if you do get a decent play set of a couple of combos, it probably blows most stuff out of the water. So this is our last pack. So we got a Quicken. We got a Bronhide. We have a blue Sink Below. We have a blue Scour and a yellow Slogism. Okay. So we have a Hope Merchant's Hood. That's awesome. I think we have a pretty decent, well-rounded amount of equipment now. Savage Feast and Barraging Beatdown are our rares. That's actually pretty good for Brute. We have a Wounded Bull, generic. Awakening Bellow, Cartilage Crush, Pack Hunt, Lake Tap, Red Biting Blade. Oh, another red Stroke of Foresight. That's very good. Okay. Let's just take a quick video. We're not going to build an entire deck right now. If that's something you guys are interested in, let me know, please. That would be fun to kind of lay out a whole deck, you know? Maybe even hold on to it, record some gameplay with it. But right now, we're just kind of taking a look at the piles and making like our best educated guess. Maybe laying out some cards we would use. So we're definitely using Hope Merchant's Hood. Maybe not blue Sink Blow. We're going to be using Plate. We're going to be using the Razor Reflex, because I think we're going Warrior, honestly. We could use Gauntlets, because Refraction Bolters are our only class-specific equipment. Maybe Flock? I mean, you got to make stuff work, so our second Razor Reflex, Sink Below, our red Scar for Scar. Maybe Nimble Strike. I don't think I got any Nimbleisms. I do not think so. Okay. We don't have any Cracky Bobbies to fill in our, you know, our empty spaces. So I don't think we're going Ninja. You know, there's a couple of good things here. We have one Blackout Kick, but it's blue. You know, I imagine if you got 2 red Blackout Kicks, that would probably be pretty solid. That might be worth playing. You know, you open up Release and Lord of Wind. That could be cool, but very hard to make work. As far as Guardian's concerned, let's see here. We have a couple of auras. We have, you know, Emerging Powers, the Staunch Defenses. I don't see Guardian really working out with this pile. Brute, on the other hand, let's take a look at this. We'd have to replace our Razor Reflexes with Pummels, but I think we have some of those. Maybe not reds. So we have Awakening Bellows. Those are solid. Gotta have Beatdowns. Basically, you'd want everything in this pile that has 6 or more attack. Honestly, we got a couple of the worst ones. The yellow and blues that have 5 attack or 4 attack. So we wouldn't really want to use those. I think with Brute, you would rely quite a bit more on your generic pile to fill in the gap. But let's just see real quick what we're working with Warrior. So we have 1 Stroke of Foresight. I would probably play this yellow Ire Song. Our second red Foresight. We're playing all of our Sharpened Steels. I'm not sure in Limited. I think you can play 2 of each card in Limited. Maybe it's however many. Let's just assume right now it's as many copies as you can. See, we got the Ire Song Determination. We have the blue Warrior's Valor. We would play yellow Stroke of Foresight. We would definitely play red Nature's Path. We'd play our Refraction Bolters. We'd play red Sharpened Steel. So even now, right here with these are our choice cards that we're like 100% going to take. And we have... We have about 20. It's 19. We could easily find another card we'd want to put in. And I'm pretty sure that in the limited format, you're building a 30-card deck. So we would be able to find 30 more, or 10 more cards in here. We have a Snatch. We have another Scar for a Scar. You know, a couple of drones we'd probably throw in. You'd probably throw in Drone of Brutality in limited. So that was this video, guys. I'm going to be doing another one of these tomorrow. I do like this kind of video. It's a fun way to kind of limit how many packs I'm ripping open. It is a nice discussion. Kind of lets me analyze cards as far as limited's concerned. I want to talk some more about Crucible probably in tomorrow's video. Not just Crucible, you know, we'll talk about Unlimited. Are the Unlimited boxes something that people are going to end up picking up? Because we're going to have 4 months of no new product really coming out to market. So it's going to be an interesting time to see how Flesh and Blood really shakes out. But anyways, guys, I'm going to watch The Mandalorian. Going to be teaching a friend how to play Flesh and Blood later, so I'm excited about that. Glad you guys hung out. If you have any suggestions, hit me up in the comments. You know, let me know what you would have played out of this pile. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.